Hey, you!
What's that? Oh. Whoa.
Compost Reality Adjacent Programming is proud to present another episode of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? With Dana Powers, Gary Anthony Williams, Mr. Clown, Allie Dixon, Chuck Klausmeyer, and Steve Rudnick. As we play the star-studded Big Money, Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? And here's the star of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? Bill Holmes!
Hey, everybody! Hey! Oh, look at we got Shane filling in for George tonight. Shane Salk, ladies and gentlemen, been doing the announcer chores and the judging chores. Holy mackerel. Great job tonight there, Shane. Listen, good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in Facebook land. Thanks for tuning into Facebook Live for Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? Let me remind you again that we are live. Anything can happen, and it usually does, so stay tuned in. Oh, yeah, I know. We appreciate you tuning in to Compost Reality Adjacent Programming, or Crap TV, as we like to say. At Crap TV, it's our goal to one day have someone in your household say, hey, why the hell are you watching that crap? Yeah. Now listen, share the show with your friends. Play along on your phones and chat with us. I see Peg is here, Rebecca, Susan is here, Sue Willis is here, my sister Debbie is here. A lot of people are tuning in tonight on the Facebook. We appreciate you coming in. Let's see. Oh, and don't forget, we have a new website where you can find all things Crap TV, including the live feed at craptv.online. craptv.online. There you go. And, oh, look, we're on the Twitter and we're on the Instagram and the Facebook. I'm telling you, this is a thing. This is the thing that's happening, okay? I'd also, now here's the important stuff, okay? I'd also like to remind you that our multi-award-winning audio drama, Carcerum, all 31 episodes, is out there just waiting for you to binge. Now listen, on our last show about 2 weeks ago, we mentioned that we had over 70,000 downloads and we were trying to hit 100,000 by Christmas. Listen, I am happy to announce that as of this evening, just about an hour ago, we are at 98,458 downloads. We got a big boost, and it's because of everybody out there. So please, keep spreading the word, and hopefully we'll hit that 100,000. We're hoping to hit 100,000 by next week, okay? So we're trying to hit our goal by Christmas, okay? I see Charlotte out there, Christy Pollock out there. Oh, they're all tuning in now. Well, listen, what do you say we start the show, huh? Why don't we start the show by introducing our celebrity guest panelist. Here we go. Our first panelist has a long list of credits, but we're going to focus on the iconic films he's written for the world, including what you just saw in the cold open, The Santa Claus and the original Space Jam. Back in the 80s, when he wasn't driving limos on the streets of Chicago, along with his partner Leo Benvenuti, he was one half of the comedy team of the Stephen Leo Show. Just one of the greatest comics in the world, ladies and gentlemen. He's kind of a regular on the show these days. So we're happy to have him back. Steve Rudnick, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Rudnick. There he is. Oh, Steve. You get a little emotional?
It was like hearing my eulogy, Bill. It was beautiful. Thank you.
You know, Steve, I'm hoping I'm going to be there for that someday. Not too soon. Not too soon. All
By the
right.
way, Bill, I know I'm
Yes.
old, but you're really aging yourself when you call it the Instagram and the Twitter. You don't say this, okay? Even I know that. So go on.
I'm a grandfather now. I'm a grandfather.
You are a grandfather.
I gotta talk that way.
You are. Go ahead.
All right. This next gentleman is making his first appearance on the show. Listen, he has so many credits, it's hard to choose which ones to go in. He's appeared in television, film, video games, animation. A few of those credits include, get this, guys, Whose Line Is It Anyway?, The Boondocks, and currently he plays Santa Claus in the new Disney film Christmas Again. Let's welcome him to the show, Gary Anthony Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
Literally the best day of my life. Literally the best. And I told my son this right before we went on. I was like, when you were born, second best day of my life. This right here, tonight, this is it.
Wow.
This is the best night.
Yep. This is it.
Steve has a great story about playing craps. That was the best night of his life. We'll talk about that later now. Gary, it's great having you on the show, though. We're really happy that you're on the show, and we hope you'll come back often.
I don't know how this game works, but I hope I win all the money.
Oh, no. Oh, you're going to win
luck,
money.
Gary.
Don't worry about it, Gary. This
Good
is going to
luck.
be worth your while. Our next panelist, hey, he's everyone's favorite children's educational character. You may recognize him from his appearance on Pink Fong's Baby Shark video, 30 million views and counting. He's available for birthday parties and bar mitzvahs. You can always see him on his YouTube channel, Mr. Clown TV. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Clown!
Oh,
Mr. Clown!
You. Thank you very much, Bill. That was way too kind of you, but all factual.
Mr. Clown, it's so good to have you here.
No, it's very, I'm honored to be with all these celebrities. I have to be honest, and I'm a little bit in over my head.
Well, you are the biggest celebrity. You are the biggest celebrity.
Oh, thank you, Bill. It sounds like an insult, but I'm going to take it.
No, I would never insult a clown. Come on.
Well, I feel like there's a couple of clowns behind the scenes here as it is, so I think you're used to it.
That's true. I can't argue with that. Moving on, this next gal has been on the show before. She's one of our favorites, and she's currently starring in the animated series The Croods on Hulu and the Peacock streaming networks. She's also guest stars in the multi-award-winning audio podcast series Carcerum. Allie Dixon, ladies and gentlemen, Allie Dixon. Allie, it's great to have you here.
Thanks, Bill. Great to be here.
Now, your character on The Croods, tell me your character's name again.
I play Eep.
Eep. Okay, there you go. It doesn't get better than that. It's great to have you on the show, Allie. All right, this next guy, you usually see this next guy on North Hollywood Cubes, ladies and gentlemen, because he wears the same shirt, so it's very hard to tell what show he's on. But we got him on this show tonight. He stars in everything that Mike Rowe is on and that he's ever done. But beyond that, he's the mysterious one-armed man in the blockbuster rock and roll horror comedy chick flick Stump the Band, and he also appears in the multi-award-winning audio podcast series Carcerum. Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Klausmeyer. Chuck Klausmeyer.
Hello, Bill. How are you?
Chuck, it's good to have you here.
Am I muted? Can you
No,
hear me?
you're not muted. No, we
Oh.
can hear you. We can hear you.
It's just
And if we
typical when someone says, "How are you, Bill?" You're supposed to say, "I'm fine, Chuck," or "Go fuck
Oh, I'm fine,
yourself."
Chuck.
One of those
I'm
two
fine, Chuck.
is good.
Listen, if we can't hear you, we can hear the shirt. Okay, so that's not a bad thing.
Batteries not included.
All right, listen, you all know this next gal. She's the voice of some of your favorite commercials and cartoons out there, most notably the voice of Kit Kat Duo's candy bars. She's America's favorite pregnant homeowner and star of the multi-award-winning podcast series Carcerum. Put it together for Little Dana Powers. Little Dana Powers.
Hello,
Dana.
I'm so honored to be here. Yes.
Dana, how far along are you now? Dana, everybody's wondering.
I'm 30 weeks, so I'm in my 7th month.
There you go.
I think she's a cabbage or something at this point.
she's a Cabbage Patch Kid. She's
Yeah.
a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, it's great
Dana, hi,
having you
Gary
back.
Anthony Williams here. I'm a doctor. Legally, you could have that baby right now. Legally, right?
Legally,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that-
absolutely.
all right. Just wanted to make sure.
And we may or may not be discussing selling her as well. That part's not legal.
Holy mackerel.
But well, I
Gary?
just want to be transparent. I just want to start the
Gary?
bids at the top of the show.
Gary, you being a doctor, perhaps on this show,
Mm-hmm.
you deliver the baby. What do you say?
Yeah, my hands are clean and ready for delivery. Absolutely.
All right, fantastic. All right, we got a whole new show coming next year, folks. All right. Hey, listen, George. Yes, Steve. Go ahead, Steve.
I didn't realize Gary was a doctor. What is this thing here?
No,
Oh,
Steve,
no.
not now. No, Steve,
Davis.
no, not now. Not now,
now?
Steve.
Oh, okay.
We'll do that after.
Your mother
I'll
vomited.
FaceTime you.
Not vomit.
Well, she did something
Right,
in the
no,
bathroom.
seriously,
that
I know what it is. So whenever you're ready, we'll do it after. But I know exactly what it is, and I know how to fix it. All you need is a cigarette lighter and a dull spoon, and I can get that out of there for you, buddy.
Oh, he's got the
He's
spoon.
halfway there already. Yeah.
Well, we know he has the dull spoon. Okay. All right, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand here. Okay. All right, listen. George Ackles, our regular announcer, he couldn't be with us tonight. He's very busy grooming his beard in the pool house at Cameron Crowe's Pacific Palisades estate. That's what he's doing tonight. But in his place, as our curmudgeonly and lovable announcer guest judge, we have Mr. Shane Salk is here.
Curmudgeonly is such a appropriate word for
Yeah, I
this.
think so.
I decorated.
Yeah? That looks beautiful.
I mean, George hasn't ever decorated.
No.
I
No.
shaved. George
Yes.
hasn't ever shaved.
No, he hasn't.
I'm gonna give so many points today that my drink's empty.
Well, I'm really glad you had an ending to that bit.
I didn't
Okay,
even
let's
have a
move
start
on.
to that bit.
Nor a middle, as I recall.
Let's move on.
I'm
and
sorry,
introduce-
Chuck. Did you steal someone's curtains to make your shirt? Is this like the revival of
Acquitted.
Sound of Music?
Acquitted.
Oh man. Okay.
You look like
I'm
the
moving on.
1970s. All of the couches got together and made your shirt.
Well, you know, I mean, it's a living.
He actually made that shirt from the couches in the lobby of the Voicecaster. There we go. All right.
Oh,
Nobody
there's a
knows that joke but me and Chuck. All right, here we go. Let's move on and introduce our contestants. For God's sakes, the people on Facebook are probably saying, for God's sakes, start the show. We've got some great contestants lined up for you tonight. Hey, all the way from Houston, Texas, Heather Foster, ladies and gentlemen. Heather Foster, there she is. Heather,
There I am.
Heather, welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm here in Houston. I'm ready to win this thing. Having met the other contestant, I think my chances are pretty good.
Wow. Wow.
It's like that.
She's trash talking right off the bat. Okay.
Dawn, let's do this thing.
All right, Heather. I like that. Well, let's go to our next contestant. This next guy is coming all the way from Cleveland, Ohio, I believe he said. Mr. Mike Fallick, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Fallick.
How's it going? I am a big fan of the match game, and so I've been sitting here debating whether to do Richard Dawson from Running Man or Richard Dawson from Family Feud as my persona for the whole show.
Well, that's very good, Mike, but this is not the match game. This is the answer that you wrote on your card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card? So you're a little confused.
Totally different show.
So you want to try to be Mr. Clown from the Running Man.
Is this the name?
Yeah.
From Running Man, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I always loved on the match game. They would share like the smallest detail about their life, and then they'd be like, "Oh, well, someone would be like, well, we got a couch last week," and then they'd be like, "We got to get to this. Calm down. Stop sharing."
That's
everything."
all. Mike, that's all well and good, but this show has nothing to do with the match game.
Can I tell you
So
something else
get
I
that.
like about the match game? Where did they look when they span around?
Yep.
Remember? They would spin around. What were they looking at?
Okay. Okay. All right.
Go to commercial
listen.
Right.
Listen, everybody.
I got
Welcome
a
to the
million
contestants.
instructions, and nobody said, don't talk about the match game. It's a sore spot for this show.
It's more of a legal spot.
Yeah. Yeah. Richard Dawson and everybody else in the match game is really lining up at the gates of heaven, going, and that's our copyright, and that one too.
We just thought maybe, Mike, maybe you'd take the hint. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
You think
Wow.
too much of me.
He's from Cleveland. Go figure.
I'm from New Jersey.
You're from
That
New Jersey.
more explains where I'm coming from.
We want to do a little plug. Our friend Tom Kinney tonight. He's over at the farmers market in Hollywood, and he's singing with his band Tom Kinney and the High Seas. So if you like that sort of thing, go over there.
Sounds
That's
good, Bill.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, Steve, I'll see you there.
I was
All right,
meet
Steve.
you right
Yeah.
there.
No, wait,
Yeah.
no,
I'm
wait,
sold.
don't
I'm
go
sold.
this minute.
You know what? I'm into.
Seriously, are we all going seriously to see Tom's
Yeah,
thing?
we'll just meet you there.
The judge says that's a better idea.
Wait a minute.
No, guys, really, are we going to see Tom's thing and not doing this? Be honest with me.
No, Gary, don't
Because
go.
I was
there.
okay.
For God's sakes, you're the new guy.
I was about to call my driver.
Gary, you're the new guy. Don't fuck me over the first night, please.
Okay, but
I
I
mean, thank
literally,
God.
and I know
Why
they don't
does
have
your golf
speed
club
dial
have
anymore.
a phone?
There's no such thing as speed dial, but I have my driver on speed dial still.
You know what I like? You know what I like? Mr. Clown fucked me over.
Look who's
All right.
paid.
All right, well, look.
Oh, you were my enemy when I talked about the match game for a while, but I stayed with you. Remember
I know why
that.
they call him the Big Weasel. Okay.
Oh boy.
Like I said,
Wow,
my
this
chances.
show's out of
Jesus
hand.
Christ.
This show
Look,
is
my
out of hand.
chances are great because Heather has a ring light in view of the camera, but not being used. For the you guys weren't worth the. Hey, check out my fucking lame ring light. You guys like that?
I didn't-
House. We'll see my own fucking. Look at it.
I miss
I didn't
George.
realize.
Move it off
I didn't
the
realize we
office.
booked Richard Lewis on the show today.
You Lewis Black.
All right,
shit, I got that
let's-
figured out.
Good
Let's
point.
get on with the
Good
show.
point. All right.
Okay, Mike, calm down for a minute, weasel boy. Okay, all right, Heather, you won the coin toss backstage,
I did.
and whether you did or not, I'm just trying to shut the hell Mike up, you know. Okay, so you get to choose. We'll start the show. Here, let's go over here. What would you like? Would you like question, Corey? I'm over here now. Corey, I'm over here. There we go. What would you?
Oh, there it is.
What would you like, Heather? Would you like?
Let's go with A,
or
Bill.
Question B. Let's go with A.
Let's go with A.
All right, let's go with A. What the hell do you say we go with A? Okay. Everybody plays. Everybody plays except Mike. Shut the hell up, Mike. All right, here we go. Oh, hey. Oh, here we go. This is our Christmas themed show, okay? Frosty the Snowman said, "Hey kid, I'm all for laughing and playing, but first, let go of my blank." Okay. All right, you got that, Heather? Now, don't say anything yet, okay? But I'll throw it out to you again here. Frosty the Snowman said, "Hey, kid, I'm all for laughing and playing." You know, he's all the kids were laughing and playing, you know, with Frosty the Snowman. But first, hey, let go of my blank. Okay, Heather?
Okay.
You got
Do I say
an idea
it?
in your head? Don't say anything yet.
I do have an idea. Yes.
Panelists, give me the thumbs up if you're
Ready to go.
All right, I think everybody's ready to go there. All right, Heather, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let-
Things have calmed down, Heather. Okay. Frosty the Snowman
Ready.
said, "Hey kid, I'm all for laughing and playing, But first, let go of my blank. Let go of his what?
Let go of my. Are you ready? Let go of my carrot.
Carrot. Let go of my carrot.
Carrot.
It's interesting. It's interesting because nowhere on Frosty the Snowman is there a carrot that we're aware of. Okay. He had a
nose.
Made out of coal.
Button nose.
Nose made out of coal. Yeah. All right, so let's go to Steve Rudnick. Steve.
Yes.
Steve, she's looking for carrot on this.
I'm looking for
What do you
carrot.
say?
I think
It's
this
a
might be a
euphemism.
match, and I don't know who's going to be judging, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a match. I wrote
Carrot. Okay. Let's
Wow.
kick it to the judge.
that's a
Shane,
match.
he said
Here's the
carrot.
problem, Steve. I'm dyslexic, so I read cart.
Here's how you have to. Here's how you have to.
But
say
you know
it,
what?
Bill.
They have carrots in carts, so I'm gonna say it's a duplicate.
Okay, so that is a duplicate. Okay, so you get that
Bill,
one, Heather. All right,
this is
there
how
we
you
go.
have to-
There we go. There we go.
Bill-
She got one. Gary Anthony Williams.
Yeah.
Big
Yep.
big time actor.
Big time.
time improviser.
Big time.
What do you say, Gary?
First of all, he had 2 eyes of coal and he had a button nose and 2 eyes
Oh,
of
a
coal.
button nose.
But
I'm
I
sorry.
have,
Oh, wow.
of course, the running snowball.
Snowballs.
Let go of my snowball.
Okay.
Pretty much.
That is not a duplicate.
Nope.
It's one of my favorite answers. All right,
whole
sorry you
set
didn't
there.
you didn't get a duplicate there. Let's go down to Mr. Clown. Mr. Clown. Oh, where'd you go, Mr. Clown? Mr. Clown. There he is. Hey, Mr. Clown.
Oh, sorry, I had to unmute, Bill.
Okay. All right.
Bill,
Yes, sir.
I could have sworn
Yeah.
that, and I don't want to throw any weight around, but
Okay.
I happen to have a snowman right here, and
Look at that. Look. Oh, you got a little snowman friend.
my answer is nose, but I'm running out of hands to hold up my answer, and I can't.
Okay. All right.
Technically, the carrot
Yeah!
It looks like a carrot.
That looks like a carrot nose.
Looks like a carrot.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
judge, Mr. Salk, if that's his real name, should
Yes.
be very lenient on this one.
So what do we say? Shane?
Mr. Clown, I am a huge fan of yours. I have seen every platform that you've been on, YouTube and other things.
Okay.
The problem I have with it is that Frosty actually had a button nose.
Yes. But he did
And
write-
so nose, if Frosty's saying, let go of my nose, it's not a carrot, it's a button.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Salk, I hope that a snowbank melts into your underwear.
Oh, man.
Mr. Clown, you don't know what I'm into.
Wow. Wow. The clown and the judge are going at it.
I
love
tried,
this.
Heather. I tried.
Thank
Okay,
you, Mr.
Heather.
Clown. I appreciate that.
Okay, Heather, we can't give you a duplicate on that one. I apologize for that. Okay.
right,
Let's
I'll
go
take
down
it.
to who are we going to? Allie Dixon. Allie Dixon.
Come on, Allie.
Allie,
Right,
she's looking for
all right.
carrot.
All right,
What do you
look,
say?
look, team.
Yeah.
I couldn't say snowballs because as a woman, my first instinct was I'm like, let's play, but like, can you not grab my ass first? Like that's my like people don't grab my snowballs, they grab my ass first. So my first instinct was ass because Frosty's got a plump one.
Okay.
My second instinct was his carrot for a nose.
Okay.
And I was thinking carrot when I wrote it
right, but you
because
said
it's a
nose.
nose. And
But we have to go with what
but I
you
said
wrote.
nose, and then I googled a picture of Frosty,
Yeah.
and
Ah.
his nose isn't a button either.
Not in
Yeah.
What
there.
is it?
No, it
I
looks
can't
like
I don't
Mr.
think it
Clown's
matters
nose.
either way. It,
Either way,
it does.
Either way, it's not a carrot. It's not
Right.
a carrot, so we can't
I'm just
give you
saying,
the
Heather-
duplicate.
She's with
Carrot
me.
was in my head when I wrote nose.
I feel this.
Okay.
I feel this.
All right. So we can't make that a duplicate. So we're moving on to Chuck Klausmeyer. Chuck Klausmeyer with the loud shirt.
Oh,
Yes.
he's shaking his head.
Chuck, she's looking for a carrot.
Well, if she's looking for a carrot, I'd like to give her a little carrot.
Give me some carrot, baby.
Wait a second.
And let me just say that nobody said the carrot was his nose.
That's right.
Okay, all right. Yeah! But that is a duplicate. That is a duplicate. And I do like that you pointed that out, Chuck. Okay. All right, so you got two duplicates there. Let's move on to Little Dana Powers. She knows a thing or two about carrots.
Come on, Dana.
Well, luckily,
What do you say, Dana?
I do know a thing or two, and much like Heather, the thing I didn't know was Frosty's anatomy. So I also put a carrot thinking it was his nose.
You thought it was his nose. Okay. It doesn't matter because that is a duplicate.
I'm really excited.
So there you go. So
That's
you
a
got
duplicate.
3 duplicates. Heather, for round 1, that's pretty good on this show.
Thank
Anything
you.
you do. Okay. So let's go to, we're going to Mike now. Mike, we're going to go get your little question here. Okay, all right. Here we go. Oh, no, I'm back. Okay, Mike, are you ready for this? Something tells me you are. Okay, and everybody plays. Everybody plays on this one. Okay, ready, Mike? Here it comes. Everybody listen up. At the manger, the 3 wise men all bought gifts for the baby Jesus. One bought gold, the second bought myrrh, but the third wise man was confused. Instead of frankincense, he bought blank. Instead of frankincense, he bought blank. And Shane Salk and I have a $5 bet on this question. A $5 bet on this question.
I forgot about that.
No.
I'm in. I'm walking away with
right.
$5.
All right, Mike. At the manger, the 3 wise men all bought gifts for the baby Jesus. One bought gold, one brought myrrh, but the third wise man, he was confused. Instead of frankincense, he brought blank. Okay, so everybody think that over. There's no real definitive answer for this, but Shane and I argued earlier, and we have a $5 bet on this one.
You know what's funny, Bill, is that
what's
half
that?
of the people are trying to think of what they want me to win, but the other ones just want you to lose.
Yeah, well, that's par for the course. I'm fine with that. I feel comfortable with that. What are you drinking out of there, Shane?
It was
Carcerum
empty a
coffee
while
mug?
ago, but I keep forgetting. So,
You got a Carcerum coffee mug there, Shane. Look at that. Okay.
Carcerum.
All right, let's look at the. Oh, look at everybody. Carissa Rhodes is here. Julia Hudson is here tonight. Anita Davey. Okay. Shane, I think you're going to be disdisappointed.
I think you're going to be disappointed.
If what the people on Facebook
Yeah, why
are
don't you
writing-
stop talking, Bill?
People on Facebook are writing. All right, everybody, give me a thumbs up if you got your answer. Give me a thumbs up. All right, here we go. All right, Mike, here we go. Let me give it to you again, Mike. At the manger, the 3 wise men all brought gifts for the baby Jesus. One brought gold, the second brought myrrh, but the third wise man was confused. Instead of frankincense, he brought what?
I'm going to say, knowing the demographic here, the largely overrated Frankenberries.
Frankenberries. Frankenberries. Okay, so you got Count Chocula and Frankenberry.
I always imagined that they dress up like those Halloween characters for Halloween, and there was a discontinued Three Wise Men cereal where
I get it. You're hooked on the match game, and you're giving me 70s references. This is fine. I'm fine with
please
Frankenberry.
don't mention the match game. Like
No,
seriously.
no.
I know before
No.
like you kept going
Right.
with your little bit, but like it's
I mean,
illegal.
I mean, I don't think you're going to win the game with Frankenberry, but we'll go with Frankenberry. Here we go.
Oh, no.
All right, let's go to Steve Rudnick. He's looking for Frankenberry, Steve. Did you say Frankenberry?
Well, we got a little problem here, Bill.
What's that,
Steve? I lost all my blank cards, so I have to be carrot again.
No, carrot.
Frankenberries are flavored like
carrot
carrot.
again?
I swear I had a whole bunch of cards here, and now I
Is that going to be
can't
your
find
answer
them.
every time?
So yeah, that's
Is that
all
your
I
real
got.
answer? Carrot.
All I got is
Okay,
yeah. No, okay.
carrot. All
No,
right.
I've got okay. I went
Wait a minute.
esoteric on this. I didn't say Frankenberries, but read it one more time. It was like
I'll read it one more time. At the manger, the three wise men all brought gifts for the baby Jesus. One brought gold, the second brought myrrh, but the third wise man was confused. Instead of frankincense, he brought.
Yeah, he brought
Bitcoin. Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Yes, he was confused. What is frankincense? Everyone wants Bitcoin these days.
Okay, that does not match Frankenberry. Oh, hey, there's our studio audience. Say hi, studio audience. There's the studio audience. Oh, it's cold as shit out there tonight. Okay. All right, let's go to Gary.
Yo.
Anthony Williams, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Gary, what do you say? He's looking for Frankenberries.
I'm with my homie, Franken Bitcoins. We are modern human beings. I don't carry around cents. I carry around a pocket. I wear virtual pants with virtual coins in it.
You know, Gary, the more I hear it,
Yep.
Bitcoin was, you watch the match game,
Yep.
TM,
Yep.
and you go, oh, that's the obvious answer. Bitcoin's so obvious. I
Right.
don't know.
I mean, that's
I'm
if
watching
you-
at home going, Bitcoin!
Yes, if you watched which this has nothing to do with at all, the match game, but this has
No one's
nothing
saying
to
it.
do with
No one would
Sure.
say that. No one would say it's irrelevant.
No. Okay.
Bitcoin.
Oh, that's funny.
I gotta admit, Bitcoin never even crossed my mind. But let's go down.
We're going
Mr.
to
Clown.
jail.
Mr. Clown.
Yes.
Mr. Clown is a progressive young clown. What do you say, Mr. Clown?
That is true. And off of that comment, Bill, do you know who was the original voice of Frankenberry? Since you are in the voiceover business, I have read.
I'm going to say Frank Welker.
Robert McFadden, who was also on the first Family album, speaking of modern references.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't know that. Okay.
McFadden, yeah.
We're educating our audience tonight.
Thought you were made of sterner stuff,
And
Bill.
Mike,
Thought you'd get that one right.
Mike, where in Jersey are you from?
The bad part. All the bad parts.
New Jersey.
If you you're New York, not fucking there. The shitty part next to it that is New Jersey.
Is there a
That's the
specific town, or is it just extra?
No, we just kind of drive around and we leave our shit somewhere, and that's our house now. You never
there you
been?
go.
That's how it works. We just kind of go places.
Looking for Frankenberry. What do you say?
What we got?
Frankenstein.
Stein.
Frankenstein. He didn't bring frankincense. He brought Frankenstein. And I just want to say, I just won $5. I won $5. Okay, there you go. But it
You're
is
welcome,
not.
Bill. You're welcome.
Can we hear the details
you
of the bet?
won $5 because of the guy with the hand up.
All right. Okay. This is one of the more fun shows we've done tonight. All right, now to duplicate.
How many other shows did you do tonight?
Let's kick over to Allie Dixon. He's looking for Frankenberries. Now, Allie, you're young. Do you even know what Frankenberry is?
We compared it to the Choco Dracula thing, right?
It was a cereal product
It was a
in
cereal.
the 70s. Yeah.
Tricks are for kids. That's what I've got.
Tricks are for- yeah, there you go.
Speaking of me being a youngin', you would think I understood, like Bitcoin also would have occurred to me after Franken nonsense,
right?
And after Franken beans. But what actually occurred to me just because I'm poor is I'd rather have dollars than cents. So I had Franken dollars.
Franken
That's
dollars.
a good one.
I didn't know Bitcoin. I don't understand Bitcoin. I didn't know it was an option.
Excellent.
Not close to Bitcoin. Okay. Unfortunately, not a duplicate. Chuck, he's looking for Frankenberries.
Looking
You're
for
old enough to
Well,
remember.
I mean, honestly, who isn't looking for Frankenberries these days? So let me just say that I didn't.
Frankenfurters. Oh, not a
To
duplicate.
go with your carrots.
I want to clarify
Mr. Clown,
something
I'm
about
loving
the
you.
story
You won
of
me
the manger.
$5. Okay.
It's Frank. It's Frank incense. There is no Franken in it. It's not. You know, guys.
Frankincense.
Franken.
The way it's spelled is an incense named after a guy named Frank. So if you want this flavor down at the local, head shop, and they have all the incense, you go, what flavor? You go, I'll have the Frank flavor. That's how you get the name.
Frank incense.
As a
Like, didn't you see the light going off saying that your time was up?
Chuck, I've never seen the light. I
guess that's true.
I see the light.
Richard Lewis.
Steve liked that one.
Okay, Little Dana Powers. Little Dana Powers. He's looking for Frankenberries.
Well, I regret on 2 accounts. Sorry, Mike, and sorry, Shane. Because
really?
Frankenstein. Do I win $10 now?
I don't know if that doubles.
I'm pretty sure you don't win, but I definitely lose.
Okay. So what do we got? What's the score here at the end of round 1? Oh, we got 3-0. Oh, Frankenberry didn't get anything. Well, we'll start round 2 right after this commercial break.
This holiday season, bring home a new twist on a timeless story. Introducing an all-new radio drama, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Relive the classic tale featuring the voice talents of Maurice LaMarche as Scrooge, Rob Paulson as Cratchit, Neil Flynn, Robbie Rist, Quentin Flynn, and introducing Elon Garfias as Tiny Tim. A Christmas Carol, produced by Shane Salk and William Holmes, directed by William Holmes. Order your copy today at Amazon.com and the iTunes Store.
Hey, there we go. A little self-promotion makes a great stocking stuffer, everybody. A Christmas Carol. On another audio drama that we made a few years back. All right, we're going to go into second round, and Mike, you get to start first, so let's go over here, Mike. What do you want? You want A or B?
B.
Because that did you so well last time. Okay, here we go. All right. Mike is so bad at this game that everybody gets to play this round. Here we go. Okay. All right, so here we go. Mike. On Christmas Eve, the dentist's kids were confused. Instead of leaving Santa milk and cookies, they left him blank. Okay? You got those words in your head? On Christmas Eve, the dentist's kids were confused. Instead of leaving Santa milk and cookies, they left him blank. Holy mackerel, what the hell do you think they could have left him? Let's see who's on the old Facebook here. Let's see. Peg says, I think you've lost control of this whole show. I think you're right, Peg. I think you're right. Zaria Skay is out there. Thank you for the tickets, Zaria. I'm sorry about that. Susan Benito's out there. She has a good answer. Okay.
Excuse me, for clarification and a comedic moment.
Yes,
would you read the question again, please?
One more time for Gary Anthony Williams.
Just for me. Everybody else needs to mute their audio.
Clarification. You're an improv genius. I want to make sure you come up with the definitive answer. Here we go. On Christmas Eve, the dentist, people who are dentists.
I'm a doctor of teeth. I understand the word dentist. Go ahead.
Children, okay. The dentist kids were very confused. Instead of leaving Santa milk and cookies, well, they left him blank. Okay. All right. Give me a thumbs up if you guys have some answers out there. All right. Jim Davies watching. Anita Davey. I'm guessing they're in the same house. Julia Hudson. Thank you. Elia Mountjoy is listening. He plays. Who does he play, Dana? He plays Istin in Carcerum. It's been a while. Since I made that damn thing. Okay.
We actually just won, Bill. We won Best Cast at the Cinemonic Podcast Festival.
That's right.
So congratulations to everybody.
Carcerum won another award. Best Cast Cinemonic. There you go. There's the music. All right, thumbs up if you got an answer there, kids. Got a thumbs up? All right, here we go. All right, Mike. Let's hope this does better for you this round than it did the first round. Okay, this one's harder?
Yeah,
you think?
Obviously, it's like the Psychic Connection, some toothpaste product that I can think of, some toothbrushing product, something like that. The other
wait, let me throw the question. Let me throw the question at you, and then you fill in the duplicate answer. Okay. On Christmas Eve, the dentist kids were very confused. Instead of leaving Santa milk and cookies, they left him
floss.
They left him floss. Okay. That's it's a good answer. Anything having to do with dental hygiene, I think would do well. Okay. Steve, what do you say?
Yeah,
he says floss, and instead of leaving Santa milk and cookies.
That was my first indication was to write floss, but then I thought, well, maybe it's a rhythm thing, so you got to go milk and cookies. He left bada badooby, so I just said, because he's a dentist, I went the other way. He left him candy and soda.
Candy and soda.
Yeah, so then his teeth. You see, then his teeth goes bad, and then that's another customer for the dentist.
I get it.
Surely the cookies would have done just as much, Steve.
Good point, Mike.
Surely.
Surely this is not the answer. You might want to give Steve a redo and let him put floss in. That joke's already there, Steve. That he's going to get the teeth gone.
Mike seems to be a little irritated with you, Steve.
He's 100% right, though. He's 100% right. I should have gone floss. Okay. But I went with a rhythm thing.
Now, judges, how often has a contestant bullied a panelist into giving them the answer they want? I feel as though
less often than they're invited back.
I kind of like it. I like that Jersey Mike attitude of just.
Thank you. I come with free.
He's got a great sub too, honestly.
The little weasel. Well, Gary. I'm
not even playing around. I'm just going to give it. Do it.
Floss, there you go. Gary's kissing ass.
I wasn't proud of writing that down. I was embarrassed to write that down.
Gary, I just feel you're kissing ass now.
No.
You're just kissing ass now.
No. He had me at anger.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a duplicate. Let's go down to Mr. Clown. Mr. Clown.
Oh yes.
Instead of leaving Santa milk and cookies, they left him what, Mr. Clown?
Well, Bill, with Mr. Rudnick's going for the comedic timing, even though he was completely off base, I agree with him in the comedic timing thing, and that's what I was trying to do. And I was hoping, because I am from New Jersey, that Mike would have a little less attitude and a little bit more courtesy and tell me where he's from in New Jersey. But, be that as it may.
Or at least which exit.
Oh, look at we got floss. Floss, it's a duplicate. Look at that.
Mr. Rudnick's comedic theory.
Oh,
and mouthwash.
Yeah.
It's still a duplicate. Floss is on there, right, Shane?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So that's a duplicate. So
we're doing it.
You got a little thing there. All right.
Oh my God! If he loses by one, I'm going to feel horrible.
All right, let's go to Allie Dixon. Allie Dixon, the dentist kids were confused. Instead of leaving Santa milk and cookies, they left him what?
Look, Steve, Mr. Clown, and I all had the same inclinations because you got milk and cookies. And I'm an alliteration girl. So you go in the letter order. I had mouthwash and Colgate instead of milk and cookies.
Okay. All right.
So I was almost there. I'm sorry. It's better, but I'm sorry. I didn't.
I was thinking people would say teeth. They left his teeth out.
I bet you $5. No one's.
When did Santa lose his teeth?
Okay. All right, not a duplicate. So we have to go to Mr. Charles Klausmeyer. Charles?
Yes.
O'Reilly.
That's me. By the way, I was in A Christmas Carol also, and I had vertigo the day I recorded. Remember?
Yes, we have it on film.
We have it on film.
I do want to see that one day because that was fun. Listen,
chuck him in, and he's recording, and he's like, hello, Mr. Scrooge.
I did fall over a couple times. It was
Chuck, I literally woke up this morning with vertigo. Have had vertigo all day today.
I'm so sorry, Gary. I know what that's like, man. I know.
I feel like I'm at home here.
Gary,
I feel like I've been raised by a
I'm your people, man.
Welcome home, baby.
Thank you. It feels
Gary,
good to have this.
I'm so sorry because if there's one thing that's not grounding, it's this show.
I don't need grounding. I just need a family.
You just needed to stop eating.
Isn't your son visiting you?
I don't know who that kid is.
So hey, what was the bet? Who bet $5 that nobody would say what?
I said Frankenstein. I said
Shane.
somebody would say Frankenstein.
On this round.
Teeth.
Oh, in this
That's
round?
what I said.
No
Teeth. The kids thought it was a different holiday. They thought it was not a holiday, but
Okay.
they confused Santa with the gooseberry. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was teeth.
There's so many people on this show that are never going to be invited back.
All right, Mike.
And if you don't invite me back, you don't get this shirt again. That's all I'm saying.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike, in order to tie the game,
I know.
You need Dana to say floss in order to move on and tie the game. Otherwise, young Heather is gonna win the game.
Now,
So
I will
Dana?
point this out, Dana. It's very easy to cheat for someone in this game. Just remember that.
Don't do it, Dana. Don't do it.
Dana.
Very easy to cheat.
You know, Mike, we've never had anybody say that out loud, but the guy from New Jersey, yeah.
Nothing if not awesome stereotypes of the worst state in the world.
Dana, he's looking for floss.
I wish my hands were here the whole time so that trust was just present through the screen. I don't know how this happened because I wrote this down thinking, wow, I'm not clever, but I wrote dental floss.
There it is!
Wait a minute. Is that a duplicate? She added dental. Is that really a duplicate?
I was trying to go for the rhythm as well.
That is a duplicate.
Dana, I agree. I felt the less creative I've ever felt in my entire
But you know
life
what? That's
writing
where
that down.
we aligned with Mike.
You guys are on my wavelength.
Yeah.
This is the
We have a
Jersey
duplicate,
effect.
so what?
Lowest
Corey?
common
What do we
denominator.
got, Corey? We got a tie game? It's tied up. Okay, so now Heather,
Yep.
you got question A here.
Pressure's on.
So now who matched you? Who duplicated you last time? Who is not playing, Corey?
I did.
So Chuck and Dana
And
Steve.
Steve.
All right, so we got Gary
Carrots.
and Mr.
That's
Clown and Allie. You all play this round. Nobody else plays, okay? And here we go. Are you ready, Heather? Ooh, Heather?
I'm ready.
Ooh, it's neck and neck.
No,
It's
pressure's
neck and
on.
neck.
Hitting out. Ooh. Okay.
Hey, Heather, it was so cold on Christmas Eve.
How cold was it?
Thank you very much. That's what I was waiting for. It was so cold on Christmas Eve that even Rudolph's nose turned into blank. It was so cold on Christmas Eve that even Rudolph's nose turned into blank.
If I want to win, I'm gonna go with.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. We gotta wait for the kids to write things down. Okay. Hey, I see. I'm going to the Facebook. Corey, let's go to the Facebook. We got Billy Aquaviva out there.
Somebody's disappointed.
Carissa Rhodes, Susan. Okay, all right, get off of there. They're saying answers, Corey. We can't say that. Let's go to the. Let's look at the.
Thanks,
let's
Billy.
Look at the studio audience.
Carrot.
Let's
The
look at
answer is carrot.
There they are. The live studio audience. Look at Jenny.
Where
Curtis
are they?
out there,
So
just
cold
Not paying
all
attention
the
to
way.
our show at all.
South
Jenny
Dakota.
Curtis, not paying attention. At
They
all.
want tacos so bad.
I know. Phil's here. Hey, Phil, you got an envelope in the back there. Hey, grab the envelope. All right, so it was so cold on Christmas Eve that even Rudolph's nose turned into blank. Everybody thumbs up on the 3 kids playing? We got 3 kids playing? Okay, here we go. All right. Are you ready, Heather?
I'm ready.
All right, Heather. It was so cold on Christmas Eve that even Rudolph's nose turned into what?
Ice.
Ice. Ice, okay. That's how cold it was.
Not very
A
exciting.
big old
but
red
that is-
bulbous piece of ice. Okay.
And I'm going to ask that icicle be included in that.
Icicle? An icicle? Okay. All right. Ice or icicle? Okay.
Yes, I don't want any judging.
I forget. Who goes first? Who goes first, Corey? Gary. Gary,
Yeah.
you're up first.
Here's the thing
It was
that
so
I've tried
cold
to.
on Christmas Eve.
That even Rudolph's nose turned into. I'm going to make this quick. What I've tried to do here, now that I have a new family, I was like, think like the white people. How do the white people think? And if that sounds racist, it's only because it is. I was able to do it with Jersey Mike, and as like Houston Heather's gonna say ice.
Ice. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. That is a duplicate. And quite honestly, that's all she needed for the win of the game. Okay.
Damn.
But what did our other panelists say? We said Nancy Reagan. Mr. Klaus said Nancy Reagan. Then we said ice and ice. Okay. Unfortunately, Mike, you don't win, Mike. I'm sorry to say you don't win. Corey, what do we have for Mike? Oh, a bunch of little piles of shit. floating in the air. Okay.
That's so awesome.
But Heather, you won the game. You won the game, Heather.
Yay!
Heather wins. There we go. There we go. Congratulations, Heather. All right, well, we're going to go to our second to the last round right after this commercial break.
It was the night before Christmas, and children were dreaming of the presents Santa would bring.
Somebody's on the roof.
But this Christmas Eve,
Hey, you!
the unthinkable happened.
You killed him.
Did not.
Now, this night,
If something should happen to me, put on my suit. The reindeer will know what to do.
it's up to them
Let's go!
to save the day. Together, Scott Kelvin and his son Charlie take on the biggest job in the world.
Looking good, Dad.
And though it has its dangers,
Nice teeth.
he thought it was just for one night.
You're the new Santa. I am not Santa Claus. Ah. You put on the suit, you're the big guy.
What if I don't buy into this Santa Claus thing? Then there would be millions of disappointed children around the world.
He doesn't want the job,
It was a dream.
but it's growing on him.
I've gained 45 pounds in a week.
Now he's getting into the spirit
There are a lot of kids that believe me. I want some ballet slippers.
and getting ready for the biggest night of his life.
How could I have done this without you, Charlie?
You couldn't.
Walt Disney presents a timeless tale that will warm your heart,
I love you, Santa Claus.
I love you, son.
lift your spirits, and make you believe.
You really are Santa Claus.
Pretty cool, huh?
Share the merriment and the magic.
Seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing.
Tim Allen,
Santa?
the Santa Claus.
There it is, everybody, the Santa Claus. And let's give tribute to Steve Rudnick and Leo Benvenuti. They wrote that, a timeless classic. Steve?
You did.
You're muted, Steve. You're muted.
Sure, he
Unmute.
can write a great screenplay, but he can't figure out the unmute button.
I'm just saying, I got to tell you, it was nice, but spoiler alert. There's a lot of people out there haven't seen the movie. He gave away the whole thing.
It was literally.
They've had time.
It was literally the trailer from 1994, Steve.
Was it really? Oh my God.
Also, don't mention anything about Gone with the Wind to him. He gets pissed.
Yeah.
He does not want to know what happened in that.
Thank you
All
for
right, well,
showing.
there
That
we
was
go.
great. Well, that was fun.
That's our
Rosebud
tribute
is a sled.
Our tribute to
Don't do
Steve
that.
Rudnick. Steve Rudnick, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you
Okay,
want-
so Heather.
Do you want a little
go
piece
ahead,
of
Steve.
quick little piece of trivia in that one scene
Sure.
where it comes down and they're in the big toy place, and it was shot in up in Toronto in the middle of the summer. It was so hot in there. That little crying baby was a little crying baby because it was so hot, and the kids were fainting. It was a hellscape.
Oh God.
I just like the idea
What a
that
cheery little tale.
I like the idea that Steve thought we cared enough to watch the entire movie, grab clips that showed far too much, and put it together for this piece of crap show.
Okay.
Do you know how long the cold open took me and how shitty that looked?
Okay. Oh man, I love it. I love it that this is our last show of the year. Last show of the year. Well, let's go to Heather. Heather, you won the game. Okay, so now we go to the second to the last round. Okay, or Corey, get on this. Second to the last round. Here we go. So Heather, you get to ask 3 of our celebrity guest panelists for help with this. You have to duplicate. You have to fill in the blank here. Okay, to this question. Not really a question, but here we go. Fill in the blank. Snow blank. Snow blank. Don't say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. I won't.
Don't say anything right now. Snow blank.
Do I
And
get to
who do you
pick
want
3
help
people?
from first?
Okay. Well, I got to go with Gary.
Gary.
Yeah. If she's into comedy, am I telling her right now?
Yeah, you can tell her now.
Yeah.
If you're into comedy, you got to go back to that repetition. You got to go
That's
back
why
to
I said your
balls.
name.
You got to go
That's
back
right.
to balls. Oh,
I didn't hear snow.
balls.
Snowballs.
With a Z.
With a Z.
Snow with a Z. Okay. All right. Who else do you want help from? Heather.
All right. Who am I going to go with? Okay, let's get Miss Dana.
Dana Powers. Dana, what do you say, Dana?
Well, I wanted to say balls, but that was taken. So I'm going to go with snowflake.
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 Oh.
I've been called those before. And
right.
then let's
who
go
else?
with Steve.
Steve Rudnick, ladies and gentlemen, the writer of The Santa Claus. A classic,
Santa Claus, yes.
timeless, classic Christmas film. What do you say, Steve?
Thank you so much, Bill. So in that light, I've got to go with the Chicago answer: storm, snowstorm.
Snowstorm.
It's
You're
a
from
snowstorm.
Chicago.
Wow.
When you're from Chicago, you have snowstorm.
No, I get it. I'm from Chicago.
Wow.
All right, so now, in no particular order, Heather, you have snowballs, or snowflakes, snowflake, or snowstorm. Which one do you want to go? Or you could come up with one entirely on your own if you don't want to go with any of
So
those.
how is this like, did you already have a panel vote on these?
Oh, yeah, we have a panel that voted on it.
You have a panel.
We polled.
Yes.
Oh, you pulled the audience.
We polled at least 40,000
Those people in South
40,000
Dakota.
people. Yeah, we polled a lot of people,
there-
and they came
there's
up with their
more flying out
answers.
there.
So you could win.
Excellent.
You could. Our third response is $1. Our second response is $2.50, or the number one response will be $5. You could win. So what do you say? So what do you say?
I'm gonna go,
Snowballs, snowflake, or snowstorm.
Let's go with snowballs.
Snowballs. Okay.
Yeah, I like
She wants
that
to go
one.
with
Bring on the
snowballs, Corey.
balls.
I like the balls.
I got it.
The balls.
Okay. Corey?
You actually
what
have
is
the thing.
What is the $1 response? Corey? What is the...
Snow White.
Snow
I
White.
remember.
There you
That's
go.
that's racist.
Gary? Hey, Gary. I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that.
Okay, I just know it's cool. It's all cool.
What is our $2.50 response? Snowball! There we go.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
$2.50.
You made money.
What do you guys think the number one response was? What
Flame.
do you think, Panelists?
Flame.
No man.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Corey, what do you say? What's $5?
Oh my God! No,
Fucking misogynist.
Yeah.
You know, we had a whole bunch with this one. Snow shovel, snow business, snow mobile, snow day, snow globe, snow white. Okay. All right, so we had a
Let me
bunch
just say
of
this. Let me just say this, and Gary,
Yes,
I think
Steve.
you talk about the kind of the racism in this country. 2 out of 3 answers, white man.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
White man. 2 out of 3 answers. Think
Thank
about
you,
that.
Rudnick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very
That is-
welcome.
Immediately before I was came in here,
right.
I was watching your movie.
Yeah.
Immediately before.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. Happy Hanukkah, Steve.
You too, my friend.
Okay. All right.
Right. He's
So-
not the only one who's mishpucha around here. Just say.
Oh, we all are.
All right, Heather. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Mr. Clown is gone, and now the snowman is there.
I
Does the
know.
snowman have a name?
With his carrot nose.
What is your name, Carrot Nose?
Oh, he's gone.
All right,
Bill,
there's
his name is
Mr.
Snowy. Just FYI.
Okay, Snowy.
Yeah, but he's been he's a little offended that he was not named and balls were named instead.
I gotta tell you, I am so enjoying this evening. All right.
Me too.
Heather, all
Yes.
right, now you've moved on to the fantastic round. Corey, who's sponsoring the fantastic round tonight?
Tonight is the answer that you wrote on your card, the same as the answer that I wrote on my card. Fantastic Round is brought to you by Carcerum branded merchandise. Carcerum branded merchandise. Are you getting amped up on Christmas 2022? Well, get this new crap, because we might raise our prices. Who knows? Buy our shit.
Okay. Apparently, wait a minute. Oh, I lost my earpiece. Wait a minute. Apparently, Shane got lost in the copy. Okay, there you go.
Gordon sent me his pages, and again, dyslexic as hell.
Carcerum merchandise. Oh yeah, it's all about the merch. Oh, Shane.
Being honest is not into it.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, I was wondering how that would go, and that's how
Now you know.
Okay.
Maybe if I wasn't down $5, it would have gone better.
10.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, Heather,
Okay.
for the fantastic round, you get help from just one person, one of our celebrity
gosh.
panelists.
No, they have to match
One
them.
person.
I know.
And
It has
you'll
to be
have to
exact,
duplicate their
right?
answer. Who would you like help from?
I think I'm gonna go. I know, Chuck. I'm thinking I think there's a connection there. I think we got to do this.
Chuck?
Yeah.
Right on.
You want to go
Let's
with
do
Chuck?
it.
Chuck,
Okay.
let's
All right.
do this.
Chuck Klausmeyer. All right, Chuck, here you go, Chuck.
I'm in.
Now, Heather, don't say anything until we hear from Chuck.
Okay.
All right?
Do I turn around?
Here it is. This is for...
So if I turn my ring light?
No, you don't have to turn around. Don't worry about that.
So Chuck
This
has
is
to
for-
write it down.
Chuck's going to write it down. This is for $25. For $25. Chuck, Yule blank. Yule is spelled Y-U-L-E. Yule blank. And this has to be an exact match for the money. An exact match. Okay.
Well, then I won't mess around.
I know.
I'm ready.
Chuck, you got something?
Full carrot.
Okay. All right,
How do you
Heather.
spell Brenner.
This is for all the money. Right now you have $2.50, but you could win another $25. Okay, Steve. Okay, wait, Steve. Wait, Steve. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yule blank. What do you say, Heather?
You'll pay. No, I'm just kidding. Yule log.
Yule log.
Log.
That's too old.
Am I too old?
What did you have, Steve? What did
Yeah,
you have, Steve? Yule Brenner.
Yeah.
Yule Brenner.
That's the first thought I had.
Yule Brenner. There, Jerry had Yule Brenner. Everybody
The greatest
was
comedians
king and
steal from the better.
from the
I thought
magnificent
it was
seven.
log.
I get extra credit though for spelling correctly.
Yeah.
I can't even spell the word correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but you said Yule log. Correct? You said Yule log. Chuck, she's looking for Yule log for $20.
Well, honestly, the first thing I thought was Brenner. But then I thought, the season and all, and I said, well, my carrot has turned into a log.
There it is. Okay. She wins it all. She's got $27.50. You're the big winner of the evening, Heather. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Oh, my God.
What do we do?
I knew it.
Corey? That's the end of the show. Take us out of here, Corey. What did we say?
Tonight's episode was partly sponsored by Fortaleza, the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. Remember, folks, if the tequila tried to kill you, then I bet you didn't get you some of that sweet and tasty nectar that we know as Fortaleza. Would you like to appear on a future episode of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer I Wrote on My Card? Simply send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address listed on your screen. Or email us at contestants@ITATYWOYCTSATATIWOMC.com. This is George Ackles. Replacement Shane Salk speaking for Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? An SSP and Compost Productions production. In addition to our sponsors, Bill Holmes' wardrobe was generously furnished by Wardrobe Bit. Yesterday's floor clothing. Just put on what you find on your floor. Why not? It worked yesterday. Don't mess with a good thing. Take it away, Bill.
Okay.
Incredible.
Apparently,
Shane,
Shane
round of
didn't have
applause.
time to come up with a wardrobe bit. Okay.
Fortaleza.
This is the sponsor of the show, Fortaleza. So, hey, listen, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. Contestants, thanks for participating. Guest panelists, thank you for being on the show. We love you. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, whatever you want me to say. God love you all, and we'll see you next year, everybody. Thanks for playing the game.